The body sends signals to the chosen man that seem mysterious or unexpected. Have you ever felt a strange tingling down your spine when hearing something very serious, or suddenly felt very tired for no clear reason? These might seem like normal experiences, but they could be your body's way of signaling a deep spiritual transformation. This process, known as spiritual awakening, involves a profound journey of self-discovery and expanded consciousness, often showing up through physical sensations. During a spiritual awakening, your body and mind become more aware of subtle energies and higher states of consciousness. You might notice peculiar sensations as you go through this transformation. This fascinating experience often brings a mix of physical feelings and emotional changes. It can be intense, deeply personal, and sometimes challenging, as it involves shifts in your awareness and self-understanding. It's like waking up from a long, deep sleep and suddenly seeing the world with fresh eyes. During this process, your body and mind start to attune to higher frequencies and subtle energies you may not have noticed before. This heightened awareness can lead to a variety of sensations and emotions. Instead of ignoring these feelings as mere coincidences, consider paying attention to them. They might be signs that help you understand yourself and your journey better. By listening to these subtle messages, you may discover a richer, more meaningful experience of life. In this video, we will explore more of the signs your body feels during a spiritual awakening. If you ignore these signs, you might miss out on an important chapter in your life. Subscribe to the channel before you enter the subtle energies of spiritual awakening. Sudden waves of fatigue. Have you ever felt a sudden wave of fatigue wash over you out of nowhere? It might seem strange, especially since the idea of a spiritual awakening sounds like it should make you feel more awake and energized. However, the reality is that a spiritual awakening can be incredibly intense and tiring. Your body and mind are processing a lot of new information and energies, which can be exhausting. This fatigue is actually a sign that you need to rest and allow these profound changes to fully integrate into your being. Imagine your mind and body as a computer that's been running on an old operating system. Suddenly, you start downloading a massive update that's meant to improve performance and expand capabilities. This update represents the new insights, heightened awareness, and deeper understanding that come with a spiritual awakening. While this update is installing, your system might slow down or even freeze up momentarily as it processes all the new data. This is similar to how your body feels during a spiritual awakening. It's working hard to adjust to a higher state of consciousness. During this transformative period, you might find yourself feeling unusually tired. This isn't just ordinary tiredness. It's a deep, pervasive sense of fatigue that seems to come from within. It's your body's way of telling you that it needs time to rest and recuperate. Just as a computer needs to reboot after an update, your body and mind need downtime to assimilate all the new information and energies you're encountering. This process can be particularly demanding because spiritual awakening often involves confronting and healing old emotional wounds and traumas. As these buried feelings rise to the surface, your body uses a lot of energy to process and release them. It's like cleaning out a cluttered attic. You're sifting through years of accumulated stuff, deciding what to keep and what to let go of. This emotional housekeeping can be exhausting, but is essential for your growth and healing. Moreover, as you become more attuned to higher frequencies and subtle energies, your sensory perception might heighten. You could start noticing things you hadn't before, like the emotions of others, the energy of different environments, or even spiritual insights and messages. This heightened sensitivity can be overwhelming and draining, adding to the fatigue you feel. It's important to honor this need for rest. Listen to your body's signals and give yourself permission to take breaks, sleep more, and engage in self-care activities that nurture your well-being. This might mean spending more time in nature, practicing meditation or mindfulness, or simply allowing yourself to do nothing for a while. Think of it as recharging your batteries so that you can continue your journey with renewed strength and clarity. The fatigue you experience during a spiritual awakening is a natural and necessary part of the process. It's a sign that your body and mind are working hard to integrate profound changes and new levels of awareness. The sensory shifts of spiritual awakening. One of the most fascinating signs of a spiritual awakening is a noticeable intensification of your senses. You might find that lights seem brighter, sounds are louder, and textures feel more pronounced. Imagine walking into a room and suddenly noticing every little detail: the flicker of the light, the hum of the refrigerator, the texture of the carpet beneath your feet. These sensory experiences become more vivid and pronounced. It's as if your awareness has been dialed up to a new level, allowing you to pick up on nuances you previously overlooked. This heightened sensory awareness can be both exhilarating and overwhelming. For example, you might find that colors seem more vibrant, almost as if they are alive with energy. Sounds, too, can become more distinct. Music might stir your emotions more deeply, or the chirping of birds outside your window might seem more melodious and rich. Even the sense of touch can become more intense, with fabrics and surfaces feeling more textured and significant to your fingers. This change is tied to the expansion of your energy field, which is part of the awakening process. As your consciousness grows, so does your ability to perceive energies and vibrations that were previously outside your awareness. Your physical senses are merely reflecting this broader, more refined sensitivity. It's not just that you're seeing, hearing, or feeling more, it's that you're tuning into a higher frequency of reality. However, this heightened sensitivity can also be challenging. For instance, crowded places or loud environments might become overwhelming, as the amplified sensory input can be too much to handle at once. You might find yourself needing more quiet and solitude to process these intensified experiences. This is perfectly natural and a part of your body's way of adapting to these new levels of perception. This sensory intensification is a sign that your body and mind are opening up to higher states of consciousness. You're starting to experience the world in a more connected and profound way, picking up on the subtleties and energies that form the fabric of reality. It's like peeling back layers of an onion, revealing deeper and more intricate layers of existence that were always there but just beyond your previous level of perception. As you navigate these changes, it's important to be gentle with yourself. Embrace the newness of these experiences without becoming overwhelmed. Find ways to ground yourself, such as spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in calming activities that help you stay balanced. Remember, this heightened sensory awareness is a natural part of your spiritual journey, signifying your growing connection to the world around you and the deeper energies at play. The intensification of your senses during a spiritual awakening is a powerful indicator of your expanding consciousness. It's a sign that you are becoming more attuned to the subtle energies that surround us all. Third eye opens. Experiencing headaches, particularly around the area of the third eye between your eyebrows, is a common phenomenon associated with spiritual awakening. This part of the forehead is considered the location of the third eye chakra in many spiritual traditions, believed to be the center of intuition, insight, and spiritual awareness. During a spiritual awakening, as you delve deeper into your spiritual journey, there can be an opening and activation of higher chakras or energy centers within your subtle body. The third eye chakra, in particular, is associated with perception beyond the physical realm. It governs our ability to see inner truths, gain spiritual insights, and connect with higher wisdom. The headaches you may experience in this area can be interpreted as a physical manifestation of the energetic shifts occurring within you. As your third eye opens or becomes more active, it's believed that you are becoming more attuned to subtle energies and spiritual dimensions. This heightened sensitivity and awareness can sometimes lead to discomfort, especially if you are not accustomed to such experiences. These headaches are not merely physical in nature, but are closely tied to your spiritual and energetic development. They may occur during periods of intense spiritual growth, meditation practices, or moments of profound spiritual insight. Some describe these headaches as pulsating or pressure-like sensations, which can vary in intensity. Psychologically, experiencing headaches around the third eye can be disconcerting. It may feel overwhelming to perceive realities or dimensions beyond the ordinary senses. This discomfort is a natural part of the process of expanding consciousness and integrating higher states of awareness into your daily life. It's important to approach these symptoms with self-compassion and mindfulness. Rest, hydration, and gentle self-care can alleviate some of the discomfort associated with these headaches. Engaging in grounding practices such as spending time in nature, practicing deep breathing exercises, or gentle yoga can also help balance your energy and alleviate tension. Additionally, seeking guidance from spiritual teachers, energy healers, or practitioners experienced in working with chakras and energy centers can provide valuable insights and support during this transformative journey. They can offer techniques and practices to help you navigate the challenges and embrace the gifts of your spiritual awakening more fully. Changes in sleep patterns. During a spiritual awakening, experiencing a spiritual awakening can cause profound changes in various aspects of our lives, including our sleep patterns. Many individuals going through a spiritual awakening often find themselves waking up at unconventional times, particularly around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. This period is often referred to as the spiritual hours, because it is believed that during these early hours of the morning, the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is the thinnest. Sleep disturbances during a spiritual awakening can manifest in different ways. Some people may wake up suddenly, feel fully awake, and cannot easily fall back asleep. Others may find themselves waking up naturally without an alarm at approximately the same time every night or morning. These patterns can be perplexing and disruptive to those experiencing them, especially if they are accustomed to a regular sleep schedule. The concept of the spiritual hour suggests that during these early hours of the morning, there is an increased opportunity to connect with higher energies and receive spiritual guidance. This time is often described as conducive to meditation, prayer, or introspection, as it is believed that one's consciousness is more receptive to spiritual insights and messages. For some individuals, this period may seem like a time of increased awareness or clarity, where they can reflect on their spiritual journey or search for answers to pressing questions. Psychologically, waking up at 3 or 4 a.m. during a spiritual awakening can be both challenging and enlightening. It challenges our traditional understanding of sleep and wakefulness, blurring the boundaries between the physical and spiritual realms. It invites us to explore deeper layers of our consciousness and spirituality, encouraging introspection and growth. From a spiritual perspective, these early hours of the morning are considered sacred and auspicious times for spiritual practices. It is believed that during these quiet hours, distractions are minimal and one can more easily connect with spiritual energy and guidance. Many spiritual traditions and practices emphasize the importance of waking up during these hours to meditate, pray, or connect with one's higher self. patience and self-compassion are needed to handle the changes in sleep patterns that occur during a spiritual awakening. Creating a calm bedtime routine, practicing relaxation techniques, or keeping a diary to reflect on any insights gained during these waking hours can be helpful. Developing a deeper understanding of one's spiritual journey can also provide comfort and meaning amid sleep disruptions. Ultimately, experiencing changes in sleep patterns during a spiritual awakening is a natural part of the transformational process. It invites us to embrace the unknown, trust the unfolding of our spiritual path, and be open to the guidance and wisdom that emerges during these sacred moments in the early morning hours. By honoring and exploring these experiences with curiosity and mindfulness, we can develop a deeper connection to ourselves and the spiritual dimensions of existence. Emotional ups and downs. Emotional ups and downs are an important part of a spiritual awakening, a process that can be both enlightening and turbulent. During this period, you may find yourself feeling more sensitive and empathetic, often picking up on the emotions of those around you with greater intensity. This heightened emotional awareness is a sign that you are becoming more in tune with not only your own feelings, but also the emotional currents of the people and environments you encounter. As you navigate this journey, you might notice old, unresolved feelings and traumas rising to the surface. These could be memories and emotions that you thought were long buried or forgotten. This resurfacing can lead to moments of intense emotion, whether it be joy, sadness, or anger. While these emotional waves can be overwhelming, they are a crucial part of the healing process. It's as if your subconscious mind is bringing these old wounds to light so they can finally be acknowledged and released. Imagine your emotional life as a garden. Over the years, weeds, unresolved emotions and traumas might have grown and been neglected. A spiritual awakening is like a gardener coming in to clear out these weeds, making space for healthier, more vibrant plants, positive emotions and experiences to grow. This process involves digging up and examining the roots of these weeds, which can be uncomfortable and even painful, but it's necessary for the garden to flourish. During this time, you may experience periods of deep sadness or grief as you confront past hurts. These feelings can be intense and might come on suddenly, seemingly without reason. It's important to allow yourself to feel these emotions fully, without judgment. Cry if you need to, talk to a trusted friend, or write in a journal. These activities can help you process and release these pent-up emotions, clearing the way for healing and growth. Shivers or goosebumps. Experiencing shivers or goosebumps without a clear cause, like cold weather or strong emotions, is a phenomenon often associated with spiritual awakening. These physical sensations can feel unexpected yet deeply meaningful, occurring at moments of spiritual significance or connection. When these shivers or goosebumps arise, they are believed to signal a heightened sensitivity to spiritual energies or truths. It's as if our body, in its subtle ways, is responding to something profound, happening at a deeper level of awareness. This phenomenon is not merely a physical reaction, but is intricately tied to our spiritual journey. For instance, you might experience these shivers when you hear or read something that resonates deeply with you, a truth that strikes a chord within your soul. It's like a confirmation from within that you are on the right path, or that you've encountered a moment of spiritual clarity. These moments can be powerful reminders of our connection to something greater than ourselves, whether it's a higher consciousness, spiritual guides, or our own higher self. Similarly, being in the presence of high vibrational energy can trigger these physical sensations. This could happen during meditation, in nature, or in the company of spiritually attuned individuals. The energy around us can influence our own energetic state, leading to subtle but tangible physical responses like shivers or goosebumps. Moreover, receiving guidance from our higher self or spiritual guides can also elicit these reactions. When we are open and receptive, these spiritual entities may communicate with us through intuitive feelings or subtle physical signs. The shivers or goosebumps in such moments can serve as affirmations or validations of the guidance we are receiving. Psychologically, experiencing these physical sensations during spiritual awakening can be both comforting and awe-inspiring. They remind us that there is more to our existence than what meets the eye, that there are unseen forces and energies at play in our spiritual journey. They encourage us to trust our intuition and pay attention to the subtle messages from within. Navigating these experiences with an open heart and mind allows us to deepen our connection to our spiritual path. It invites us to explore the mysteries of consciousness and existence, fostering personal growth and inner transformation. Embracing these moments of shivers or goosebumps as part of our spiritual awakening journey can enrich our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. The occurrence of shivers or goosebumps during spiritual awakening signifies a harmonious alignment between our physical and spiritual selves. It underscores the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit, highlighting moments of profound insight, spiritual connection, and divine guidance on our journey of self-discovery and spiritual evolution. Heart palpitations and chest pressure. Experiencing heart palpitations or a sensation of pressure in the chest can be a surprising and concerning experience, but in the context of spiritual awakening, these symptoms can carry profound meaning beyond their physical manifestation. Firstly, it's crucial to address any physical symptoms seriously and consult with a medical professional to rule out any underlying cardiovascular issues. Once any medical concerns are addressed or ruled out, these sensations can be explored from a spiritual perspective. In many spiritual traditions, the heart chakra is considered a vital energy center located in the chest area. It governs our capacity to love unconditionally, to feel compassion for others and ourselves, and to connect deeply with the universal energy of love and empathy. During a spiritual awakening, there can be an opening or activation of the heart chakra, which may lead to physical sensations such as palpitations or pressure in the chest. This opening of the heart chakra often coincides with a process of inner transformation. You might find yourself releasing old emotional wounds or patterns that have hindered your ability to love and connect authentically. This can be a deeply cathartic experience, as unresolved emotions are brought to the surface to be acknowledged, processed, and eventually healed. As the heart chakra expands, you may also experience an increased capacity for empathy and compassion towards others. This expansion is not just a metaphorical concept, but can be felt as a physical sensation, as if your chest is opening up to encompass more love and understanding. Psychologically, these sensations can evoke a range of emotions, from joy and gratitude to vulnerability and even fear. Opening oneself up to love and compassion involves stepping into a more expansive and inclusive way of being, which can be both exhilarating and challenging. Practicing self-care and mindfulness during this process is essential. Engaging in activities that promote emotional balance, such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature, can help support the opening of the heart chakra and ease any discomfort or anxiety associated with these physical sensations. Seeking guidance from spiritual mentors or counselors who understand the energetics of the chakra system can also provide valuable support and insight. They can offer techniques and practices to harmonize and balance your chakras, ensuring a smoother integration of these spiritual energies into your daily life. Diet and lifestyle may also change. During a spiritual awakening, Changes in diet and lifestyle often occur as part of a broader shift towards greater mindfulness and alignment with one's higher purpose. These changes can manifest as sudden aversions to certain foods or substances that no longer resonate with the evolving energy of the individual. When undergoing a spiritual awakening, there is a heightened sensitivity to the energetic qualities of food and its impact on the body. Certain foods that were once comforting or habitual may no longer feel nourishing or aligned with the new vibrational frequency being embraced. This can lead to a natural inclination to gravitate towards lighter, more plant-based diets or foods that are closer to their natural state, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. The body's intuitive wisdom becomes more pronounced during this time, guiding individuals towards foods that support their physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. This shift is not merely about dietary preferences, but reflects a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness between food, energy levels, and overall vitality. Foods that are processed, heavy, or energetically dense may no longer feel harmonious with the heightened awareness and sensitivity that accompanies spiritual awakening. Similarly, lifestyle choices begin to reflect a more mindful approach to living. Activities that support relaxation, inner peace, and spiritual growth become prioritized. This could include practices like meditation, yoga, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative pursuits that foster a sense of connection to oneself and the universe. Emotionally, these changes in diet and lifestyle can be liberating yet challenging. Letting go of old habits or comfort foods may require navigating cravings or emotional attachments tied to certain foods. However, as individuals align more closely with their higher purpose and spiritual path, there is often a sense of empowerment and vitality that comes from honoring the body's intuitive signals and making choices that support overall well-being. Social dynamics around food and lifestyle choices may also shift during this time. Individuals may find themselves seeking out communities or connections that align with their evolving values and preferences. This can involve sharing meals with like-minded individuals or participating in activities that nurture a sense of spiritual kinship and mutual support. Overall, the changes in diet and lifestyle during a spiritual awakening are profound expressions of self-discovery and personal growth. They reflect a deeper integration of mind, body, and spirit, where each choice made is imbued with intention and mindfulness. By honoring these shifts with compassion and openness, individuals can cultivate a more harmonious relationship with themselves and the world around them, fostering a holistic approach to health and spiritual evolution. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means the world to me. If you haven't already, be sure to click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Remember, your feedback and engagement fuel this channel, so I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep exploring your journey of growth and discovery. Take care, and see you soon.